Hey, what's happening, gamers? It's Kwing here, and today we're looking at the brand spanking new 3DS XL. Now keep in mind, the XL concept isn't new. Actually, it was the next model line after the Nintendo DSi. But unlike going the route of the lighter units like the previous DS Lite, which by the way was my personal favorite DS, no, now we have the 3DS XL, supersized and perfect with people with horrible vision like me. Okay, so the screen size is huge on this sucker. In fact, it's now 90% larger than the first model. While I've noticed 3D games look great, especially Uprising and Resident Evil for example, 2D games like New Super Mario Bros. 2 feel a bit stretched for my taste. But that feeling does go away the more you get used to the change in the screen size. Regrettably, using 3D still feels a bit jarring to me. Then again, my eyes can't handle any 3D of any sort, not without a quick dash to the restroom. Still, I did notice the effects seemed less blurry than before, but some of the older launch games felt more like a screen door effect, or like greatly increasing the sharpness of your TV. With the 3D off, however, even the classic games have never looked better. DS, DSi, and the Virtual Console games looked fantastic on the XL. Although I did notice that Netflix and the other video streaming sites don't look that great on the XL. I was hoping Nintendo would smooth out the images just a little bit, but no such luck with this upgrade. Now the bottom screen size of the XL no longer feels cramped and tight compared to the original model. It's the perfect size and it actually complements the new unit quite well. This will come in handy for older DS games that relied on actually needing to see the bottom screen or play games on the second screen. Gameplay is also a lot better now because of the larger screens. You'll see and feel the difference when using your fingers more comfortably than the stylus, especially for fighting games like Street Fighter for example. Now I know what you're all thinking, what about the system's portable factor? While it's not Sega Nomad big, it's still difficult to carry this thing around. It's a beast. Since I'm a dude and I don't have a purse, I can only rock my jeans when going out. As you can see, well, it doesn't fit as well as my other 3DS in my pocket. If you carry around a book bag, that will solve your problem. Fanny pack, on the other hand, wait a second, do people still use those? Moving on. As for how the system handles, well, you won't notice too much of a difference, other than the position of the buttons being tweaked just a little bit. As you can see, the home button is now an actual button, which is pretty cool. The stylus holder is now on the side, which was a lot of people's complaint with the first model, as you can see here. The headphones are now off to the side on the bottom of the unit, more to the left instead of being right in the middle. Still, this new unit doesn't have a second analog stick, and to my knowledge, I don't know if Nintendo is even making one of those Circle Pad Pro things for the XL. Alrighty, now one of my small gripes for owning a 3DS for over a year now is how it felt to play during long gaming stints and how horribly bad the battery life actually was. Also, because of the system's square shape and weighing more than DS Lite, it did cause some pain to my hands during long periods of play. However, this doesn't appear to be the case with the XL, which is a lot easier and more comfortable on my hands. The system actually feels skinnier and lighter too, if that's even possible. I think this has to do with the XL's round shape though. Personally, after playing around with the system, I'm very impressed with the battery life. While not as long-lasting as, say, the DS Lite, the battery this time around will last a cross-country trip, which is roughly 7 to 8 hours, give or take. The hinge also has 2 locking points now, and once locked, the screen doesn't shake all that much, which I love. My final issue I had with my original 3DS was the memory though. Thankfully, Nintendo has added up to 4 gigabytes for the new upgrade, so now you can add more stuff like New Super Mario Bros. 2 digital retail release for instance, and lots of Virtual Console delights. In closing though, I am a bit disappointed by the lack of a second analog stick. Considering the XL is roughly the same size as the Vita, it doesn't make much sense. But frankly, the new improvements are enough to shut up any critic, myself included, for now. But I have a feeling in a year or two we will see a 3DS with a second analog stick. Most likely. Until then though, if you haven't bought a 3DS, now is the time folks. With an impressive library of games both retail and digital, gamers really have no more excuses not to buy a 3DS anymore. So do yourself a favor and pick up the Nintendo 3DS XL. You'll be so glad you did. Though your wallet probably won't be your friend anymore. And with that out of the way, thus ends another Kwing video review. Thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to check out the playlist below this video for more reviews and system reviews. Shameless plug, I know, but what can you do? Well, until next time gamers, God bless and happy gaming. I'll be seeing you.